it's Thursday night, and you know what that means. Time for Thematically Speaking, where we speak to people in and around the theme park and attractions community. And today, we've got something very special for you. I've been watching their vlogs for weeks, and they just make me laugh so much. We have got Ben and Hollie from Ben and Hollie's Theme Park Adventures. How are you doing, Ben and Hollie?
Guys, you all right? All good, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah. The first thing I wanted to ask out of everything was there some diplomacy when you came up with whose name went first on the channel? Was there a bit of a talk, or did you just put your foot down and go, no, my name's going first?
I just think there wasn't really much of a discussion, was there? It was more, obviously, there's Ben and Hollie's Little Kingdom, isn't there? So it was a bit of a play on that, really, I think. And yeah, that's where it came from, really. We didn't really discuss it.
Is that the TV show, or is
yeah,
that another channel? I wasn't sure if that was an earlier channel.
Yeah, when we set the channel up initially, and then you tried searching for it, all it would bring up was Ben and Hollie's Little Kingdom. I just couldn't find the channel. But yeah, that's it. Really, there wasn't too much thought went into it, to be honest.
Because it's only it's actually today. Actually, it's 2-month anniversary since your first video. It's not actually not that long. The 11th of June. Yeah, I've just realised that in the bottom corner.
Yeah. Not long.
But I wanted to start on that first vlog because Coaster Chicken's already tuned in, and he told me his Achilles heel was donuts. And I want to start by talking about when you went to Mardi Gras and you had the king cake. I don't know if Coaster Chicken's tried it, but do you want to tell us about the king cake? It looks quite epic.
They were amazing, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I don't even know if I could. I quite like my sweet food as well, and I don't know if I could manage a whole one myself, to be honest.
I didn't think that when I saw it. I thought,
yeah, so rich. I think, and they're quite reasonable for a theme park. I think it was about £5, wasn't it? Something like that. And but they're big and very, very rich and filling.
Because what was the pontoon like? Because I didn't actually get to go during Mardi Gras. What was?
It was okay. Yeah, I expected a bit more, to be honest. You know, when they were talking about this pontoon and stuff, I didn't.
I didn't even know about it. I was watching your vlog and you went, right, we're going to go on the pontoon, and I thought, does he mean what I think he means? And then I saw you doing the pan round, and I was like, did it kind of move on the water?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It was weird because it's obviously, as you can see, it's in like little plastic blocks, isn't it? And they're connected together. And I do like Tough Mudder events and stuff like that, and they use those on the water, so they put like 4 blocks together and then you have to jump across them and things like that. So I was quite surprised to see that Alton Towers have just basically used the same method to create. I didn't
know that you did that kind of thing. It's just off topic for a second, but what is it like when you go through those strings of electric? Got those strings hanging down. That bit where you go through. People at home probably won't know what I'm on about now.
It's put me to the floor before, If it hits you on the head.
It looks insane.
Yeah, and they do a thing called the electric eel as well, which is you have to crawl through it, so you're crawling through water, but they're hanging above as well. And being bold, it's not great. Like it often zaps you on the head and just jolts you.
It's insane.
But yeah, so if you are running fast, it can put you to the floor. Yeah.
So what was Hollie's first roller coaster?
Icon.
First roller coaster.
Icon. Well, that's pretty impressive.
No.
No.
In the Rhino at West Midlands Safari Park. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love that ride. That's a nice little ride. That.
It is a good ride. Yeah. I've got footage of Nathaniel on that actually. I sneakily filmed him. A bit naughty. I held the phone like all the way around. So that was Nathaniel's first ever roller coaster as well.
What was your first roller coaster? Was it something like the corkscrew?
Mine. Oh wow! Now you're asking. I think it would be an American Adventure one because I grew up around here. That was like my local park. It'd be something like the mine train at American Adventure. I've never really kept a log of them, to be honest. But yeah, we used to go to American Adventure a lot. And
I never got to go, and it's so ironic because I live right near.
Really?
So
such a great park that was. It's a shame, really.
I've ridden some of the rides, like I've ridden what was the Missile? That's now at Pleasurewood Hills. I've ridden that. But...
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and the Buffalo is the Buffalo at Twin Lakes, is it?
I'm not sure. I know it got moved somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's at Twin Lakes. But yeah, I used to love the Missile there. But I can remember that was my first inverted coaster, the missile, and I can remember going with my friend and his mum, and just being absolutely terrified to go on it. So I watched them go on it, and then I just saw how buzzing my friend was when he came off it. So I plucked up the courage and went on it, and then ever since then, I just loved roller coasters. And
Was it still that rough back then?
The missile?
Yeah. It's quite rough now where it is now, but obviously it's a lot of age.
Yeah, it's very old, isn't it now? I don't remember it being that rough, to be honest. I can just remember like coming off it and feeling on top of the world, just like really, really buzzing, like happy. But, yeah.
I know I already mentioned Coaster Chicken, but there was something else I had in my notes. Was I want to talk about that first video first, but it made me think of Coaster Chicken straight away because it's a bit where you go to Forbidden Valley. I think it's quite near the start. And Hollie turns to the camera and goes, "I don't see how anyone could be scared of this." And instantly I just thought of Coaster Chicken, and he's got a really big fear of it. And I thought, Hollie should take Coaster Chicken on, because then he might see, there's this child who's not scared of it. I don't have to be scared of it. But it just made me think of him straight away. Nice.
Hopefully we can, meet James at some point at Alton Towers. I think he's trying to come next Tuesday. We're going on Tuesday, meeting Dave from Dave's Adventures there. And I think Coaster Chicken's planning on coming if he can get the time off work, so that'll be cool. And
so
then,
what did you think about the Mardi Gras as a whole? Because I've heard very mixed things about it.
Yeah, hit and miss really. Like I think it was okay. I just think they could do better. Like you have like the little stages, don't you, in the areas, and it's sort of isolated to that. I think when you're advertising these events, I think they should just be the entire park. And I know they put the theme music on around the park and stuff, but no, I always expect a bit more from these events. But
what did Hollie think? Did Hollie like it? All the colours?
Yeah.
We got involved with some of the dancing and stuff, didn't we? She won't do it on camera though. That's the thing. Like we
you have to go, "I'm not filming you." Quick.
We were doing like the conga with in Katanga Canyon, weren't we? With the crew down there, and that was a good laugh. We was having a real good laugh, but catching something like that on camera is like near on impossible. I think there's a bit. Sorry.
No, you carry on.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of Forbidden Valley where they were dancing and stuff, and I turned the camera to her and said, "Are you going to dance on it?" And yeah,
I just froze.
Yeah, she's just like, no.
So I was going to say, because Nemesis isn't really intense, I thought you were kind of being a bit of adrenaline junkies when you got close to those geese, and they were hissing at you, weren't they? I just thought, don't get any closer. And you're just like, yeah,
they had their babies with them, didn't they? And they were really hissing. I don't think I was that close though, I think
they were moving towards you, and you were staying where you were. And I thought, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, Nathaniel hates geese as well. Like when we were in Devon, we went on these pedalo boats, and these geese surrounded us, didn't they? Yeah, and that was quite scary actually, because they sort of charged at us in like a line, and then circled the pedalo boat we were on this canal. But yeah, I haven't really got a fear of geese, so I'm all good.
I don't know. It's just the fact that they're quite, they can be quite hostile.
Yeah.
So when I was watching that video as well, I thought there was a distinct. I mean, they might have changed your opinion since then, which was better, Smiler or Nemesis, and there was kind of that going on in the video a bit as well. But which one does Hollie prefer?
Smiler.
Oh, straight away.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that, Ben?
No, no, it's Nemesis all day for me.
What do you think makes Smiler so good, Hollie?
Because it's 14 inversions.
It's all about the inversions, you see.
Yeah. I love Smiler as a ride, but I just think those final 3 inversions are they're awful. It's almost unbearable depending on where you're sitting. And if you're on that back row, obviously, we do single rider queue a lot now. And obviously you can't really choose where you sit there. And if they sit you on that back row, it's almost like, oh, no.
What I also found in that video, I don't know if it was the same with when you were there, but the dancers in X Sector, the music from Smiler seemed to drown them out.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know if that's just the camera, yeah. And I thought, I wonder if that's the same there. the ones where that kind of donut shop usually is, and you were filming them, the dancers doing stuff, and the Smiler soundtrack was overpowering it. And I just thought, why don't they turn the Smiler soundtrack down? But I don't know if it's the same there.
It's like a Festival of Thrills. I remember when the bands were on the stage down there, they turned like the music off on Spin Jam and stuff. So that.
What was your favourite band at the Festival of Thrills? Did you see them all?
Yeah, we did see them all. Yeah, I like the drum and bass in X Sector.
Yeah, that's my favourite. That's my favourite.
Yeah, I thought you liked it.
It can't be your favourite, Ben. It's her favourite. I like Glow in the Dark Forest stage, the 80s rock. I thought that was really good.
That was my good.
Favourite.
Yeah,
it's a different time, I think.
And the other one wasn't very good in Dark Forest.
What, the violin?
Oh.
Yeah. No.
The violin was great.
Does she not like strings? She seems like she's decided straight away.
It wasn't the music, mate. It was the Wraiths walking round.
Oh, and the girl was walking around as well.
Yeah. Basically, that's the end of Hollie's rides on 13 now. Since then, she's absolutely terrified of 13. Although she's ridden 13 countless times now, she refuses to go on it since Festival of Thrills. She has been on it once, haven't you, after that?
Yes.
But yeah, it was just because of the girl walking around.
And
then I was obviously going up to her, taking selfies and stuff. And Hollie was like hiding.
She was staring at me the whole time. It's like she remembered me every time we went. So.
I don't
it was a bit creepy.
At the start of the video, I don't know what you call them. Those like tube men that go in the wind.
Yeah.
And Hollie was saying she wanted to be one, but I was wondering if she would do an impression of one now, whether she'd be too embarrassed.
You do one?
Yeah.
Just do it while you're sitting down, it's the way to sit.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
She did that at Carnival as well, because they had them at Carnival just outside the entrance to that.
Oh, Carnival's going to be interesting because you had a really good day.
We did, yeah.
At Carnival. So we can start talking about Carnival if you want.
Yes.
Yeah?
Because do you want to start at the start where you were at the mad, I guess you call it rope drop, you know, where people wait and then you were getting ready to sprint?
Yeah.
If you want to describe the pressure that was building there.
That was funny. Yeah. It was funny because obviously we all know what Thorpe's like when they open those little gates and everyone just rushes. And I was a bit confused at first because then obviously people start running back towards us, didn't they?
Yeah,
and
it looked like something out of Walking Dead. Just like a few people just running really fast, and you've kind of got the camera and you're running.
Because I think they shot down to run by the lake and go round to Saw, but then obviously because the Carnival was there, they blocked it off so they couldn't get there. So that's why.
Right, so they had to come back.
It occurred to me, afterwards. That's why they were running back towards us. Because I was like, this is a bit strange. People are running towards us. Don't normally see that. But yeah.
Because is Colossus your favourite, I thought? Because that's what you were running towards.
We tend to do Colossus first, generally, because the queues just get massive for that, don't they? We tend to head to Saw or Colossus first, normally. I love Colossus, yeah. I'd probably say it is my favourite, I thought, yeah.
Because I was surprised, because I thought you'd have the same problem. I don't like the legroom on that.
It's uncomfortable, isn't it?
In the back row of each car, the front row is not too bad on each
car.
Car.
Yeah, if you get the front row of the car, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's so restrictive, isn't it? I have to try and get myself into a reasonably comfortable position, and then just lock the harness down, and then I'm all right. If you get stuck on the brake run for a while, it's annoying. But yeah, I do love Colossus. Nathaniel's not keen on Colossus. He finds it a bit rough.
Swarm's my favourite.
Swarm.
Yeah.
Is it still smooth?
Sorry?
Is it still smooth? I've not been to Thorpe in a while.
Really smooth, yeah. It's almost too smooth, isn't it? Yeah, I do like Swarm though. I love that first inversion where you just drop off the lift. I love it.
I don't know if we want to. If it's going to make him cringe if we mention him, but a bit of an unsung hero. Well, not unsung because he's in your videos, but Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Because he kind of doesn't want to be in them, but then when he is, I think he's quite fun. Brings something else to it.
Yeah, it's not. The thing is, like I said before, Nathaniel finds me cringy. He finds us doing vlogs cringy. I'd love to include Nathaniel in the vlogs. I'd love Nathaniel's name to be in the name of the channel, but Nathaniel just doesn't want to do it. And it's funny because growing up, you know, 8, 9, Nathaniel always wanted to be a YouTuber as well. That's the irony of the thing.
Oh, and now he doesn't want to be on camera.
You'd ask Nathaniel what he wants to be when he grows up, and it'll be a YouTuber.
No.
So he used to watch all gaming.
What, does he do his own stuff? I'm not going to advertise his channel here, but does he do his own?
No, he doesn't. No. He just doesn't want to be on camera anymore, or anything like that. But he always wanted to be like a gaming YouTuber.
Yeah.
Like doing like Minecraft and stuff. But he was a bit young at the time, so yeah, so it never really turned into anything. And then when we started going to theme parks and Hollie wanted to do vlogs, it was like, come on, Nathaniel, get involved. And he was like, no, it's embarrassing. Stop
so
doing
it. Was it Hollie's idea first to do the vlogs, or yeah, and then you went for it? Yeah, and that the first vlog actually, that just came out of nowhere. Like we were going to Alton Towers that day. Nathaniel didn't feel great, did he? So we got up in the morning. He said he didn't want to come, so we went. And then Hollie just said, "Can we vlog?" And I was like, "Yeah, we'll do it. We'll give it a go." We did it. Put it all together. Did he just say, "I don't want to go"? And you're like, "Okay, we're going." Like, you didn't want to go, so we went. We just went.
We've been going pretty much every weekend, you know. So he was probably a bit fed up as well. So,
but I know you've talked about it in your video, but just because I know Anxious Rider 78 loved it so much, do you want to talk about your experience of trailers? Because you had a really good experience, and I felt kind of bad because I'll ask Hollie what she thought in a minute, but when she came out, she looked a bit taken aback, and I because you were kind of on the fence whether she was old enough or not, and I wondered if you saw her and thought, "Oh no, have I made the wrong choice?" Because when you came out, she looked quite scared, didn't she?
What did you think?
I was scared a bit. You
were scared a bit, but you've enjoyed it, didn't you? Yeah. And like I said to you before, she said she wants to go in again. She wants to try. I was going through. I was a bit worried, but you know, because it wasn't. It is for age 8 as well, and you could tell when you were going through, when the actors realised Hollie was with me, she was sort of clinging to me,
yeah,
and holding to me like this. Some actors didn't notice her, so they were going on full on scare. But then I think when they noticed her, they changed the way they were acting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you
mean.
Yeah.
Went in the bedroom, I think I mentioned it, like this the clown in there offered Hollie her pants. Like when she just had some pants, she was like, "Oh, you can be my best friend." Like, and just say, "You can have my pants, do you want some pants?" Like just changed the way they were acting. So I think, no, I didn't think it was too much for her. And I'd be happy to take her in again. But I was, say, when I've heard Darren's sort of comments on Carnival, I was quite disappointed and shocked that that's the case. But I think, thinking back, and this is why I say I want to go again, I want to try it again. It was opening weekend, all the YouTubers were there, and maybe that's the case. Maybe they put on a real big show because they know that that's going to be the case. Like, but I don't know. We found it really good, didn't we? Yeah. Really enjoyed it. We got really involved with all the actors. We watched a lot of the shows. Found the interaction with the actors good, and I've heard there's like a little secret that you can actually get to meet Bozo. Apparently, if you have to do something with the fortune teller, she gives you Bozo's card, then you have to go and they tell you to go and speak to other people. So if you keep mentioning Bozo in the carnival area, they say, "Oh no, you need to go and ask so and so," and don't.
Oh, so it's not actually in trailers. This is in the area now.
Yeah, it's in the area.
Okay,
sorry,
okay, yeah.
Off here now. Sorry, dude. Yeah, but apparently if you get 2 cards, you get the Bozo card and like a key card.
I got the Bozo card. You
can go back to the junkyard, and apparently you get like a special meet with Bozo. I don't know. We're going to try it when we go again anyway.
Definitely.
But no, trailers was full of actors, literally full of actors. But we went through with Digital Dan went through. So obviously you've got the VIPs going through there. They're all obviously Thorpe are going to want them to give them amazing reviews, aren't they? So maybe that's the case. Maybe when we go next time, there'll be 1 or 2 actors in there, and it'll be really disappointing. I don't know. But I can only speak for what we experienced, and we found it really good. To the first room, there was like 3 actors in there. There was someone on like the dentist. It's a dentist chair, isn't it? That first.
She tried to tickle me somewhat.
Yeah, someone came up to trying to tickle her. Yeah, it's just really good. Like, I was impressed, and for the price as well, I thought it was quite reasonable for a
How much did it
scare.
cost?
£4.60, I think, with past discount. I thought it was quite reasonable for a maze.
I want to move on to your latest vlog because there's so many questions I've got about it. But before that, since we mentioned the geese, you had a slight bit of drama with some more poultry at Thorpe Park. The ducks almost get hit by a tidal wave.
Yeah. See, I didn't notice that, but Theo, my nephew, he spotted it, and I think if you look closely on the vlog, you can see them swimming away, can't you?
Little ducklings.
Yeah, and there was little baby ducklings in there, weren't they? But he said they were on the track. I mean, I've watched it back a few times. I can't see them come off the track, but they certainly swim away from the boat coming down.
Just before.
I don't know what would happen if they got
Yeah, it wouldn't be a pleasant sight, would it?
What I want to talk about is your latest vlog, and I've watched it quite a few times because it didn't seem like it was going to be an attraction with a lot of interesting, like too many things in it. There was so much.
Yeah, the big sheep.
But the big sheep. What I liked was when you introduced stuff near the start, there were about 2 or 3 things where it was like, this is the most visited thing in North Devon. This is the biggest thing of North Devon. It's like everything is the best of North Devon.
Yeah, there's not a lot to do down in North Devon, but yeah, the big sheep's one of the things.
This screenshot I took from near the start, although you showed the whole show later on, but I thought these were animatronic by the way they were moving because they're kind of they're on leashes, aren't they?
Yeah, so they bring them out and they've got like long chains on them and they just sort of hook them there. So
yeah, they kind of move in a weird way that's just almost like animatronics.
They all try eating each other's food, I think, so that's why they sort of chain them just to the poles there. Yeah.
But let's see if I've got more of Rampage. I want to talk about the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I've got another shot of it, but it was just I was very impressed, but the fact they had something like that because the layout was insane for the place it was at. I don't know how best to say it.
Yeah,
but it was just absolutely insane. I don't know if you want to talk people through it.
It's kind of out of place there, isn't it? It's yeah, it's like it's a small little family coaster, isn't it? But it's got quite a long layout, and you get 2 runs round on it, don't you? 2 lift hills in there, little pop of air time. Say the first drop it's not a big drop, but it just dropped down with a bit of force, and you drop into a helix, and it's a good little coaster, but it's quite uncomfortable when you you can do it 2 or 3 times, but because there was no queues, it's just like we just constantly went round on it, and yeah, by the end of it, I came away with a sore back.
Ryan from iCoast already knows what you were going to tell me about. There's relocation because you were telling me about that before we came on.
Yeah. There you go.
What it seems like, I don't know if it is. It seems like they've taken bits of, I can't remember what the type of coaster it is, but I've been on a few of them, and there's like a template layout that's different to that, and it seems like they've taken that layout but just stuck the bits in a different order almost. When you see it, you can go, well, the first drop's like the first drop on the one at Pleasurewood Hills, but then the bit after it isn't exactly the same, and it's almost like they've got the same bits and just put it together in a different way.
Yeah, and then stuck in another lift hill because they couldn't quite complete the circuit.
It looked like if they put more theming around it, it'd be all right. Like if you couldn't see the other bits of track from where. But the last bit with the bunny hops looked quite good as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you get a little bit of airtime on that, and yeah, I enjoyed it as a little coaster. It's decent, and to be in a place like that, you just never think it was there. Yeah, it's kind of out of place there, but yeah, it's decent. And I think I mentioned it to you before when they first opened it there. They actually named it the Big One because it's the biggest coaster in North Devon. They named it the Big One.
Oh, that's another first for North Devon. I like the Alton Towers of North Devon.
Yeah, and they probably got a cease and desist order from the Pleasure Beach, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Because I seem to remember, and I've got your YouTube in the description under this video, but there is a that photo of Holly and Nathaniel in front of you. Her left arm goes into his face a lot on his ride.
I know.
In your video, and he's trying to move out of the way, and he hasn't got any more room. It was brilliant.
Yeah, so they make the adults sit that side, so obviously she gets pulled into him a lot. But yeah, her arm,
right
she puts her arm in it. She puts her arm in his face a lot. And, yeah, and I think at one point she tries to nibble his ear.
Yeah, she just nibbles it off.
I don't know.
When my arm went near him, he tried to nibble my arm.
Tried to nibble your arm. Oh, okay, so that's why then. Never told you that.
And then you had this bit where you were feeding the animals and things in the video, and how I could tell I'm kind of getting old now. There were so many puns, but I seemed to love the puns. Whereas when I was younger, if I see all these puns like the ones they were using, I'd be like, oh god. But now I'm older, like Euston Station and all.
Yeah. And what did it say? Thank you, I think, on the way in, didn't it? And yeah, just different things like that. Yeah, they use that a lot. The staff there were great as well. Sorry, go on.
This bit was insane.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk people through this? Because it's just happened halfway through the video. And it's just like, okay, they're doing some kind of battle tag or something. And then you just got these realistic... It's like we've stepped into the USA or something.
It's nuts, isn't it? Like, you've gone to a farm, like a sheep farm. They've got a big coaster there, a biggish coaster.
And then you're shooting guns.
And then at the back of the coaster, it's kind of hidden away as well. There's no signpost for it. And we just kind of...
Oh, there's no actual signpost in the park that's there?
It's on the park map. But, you know, like when you walk around a park, it'll say this way to... As far as I could see, I don't think I saw a sign that said laser tag this way.
This way to war.
It's kind of, yeah. It's just bizarre, isn't it, that they've got that there, and they had like abandoned tanks on the battlefield and stuff, and the guns are like real-ish guns. Like the gun I had was really big and heavy.
You know, real guns, are they actually that heavy?
I probably guessed a bit heavier.
Because if they are, and I had a gun, I wouldn't be very good at it.
You wouldn't be very good because it was too heavy for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking as well about like if you had the photo, say that photo on the left of Nathaniel and Hollie with the guns, if you had that say framed on your like dining room table, and someone comes around and you have to explain, they look like just holding rifles.
Yeah, that's what it's so realistic. I mean, I'm no gun expert, but yeah.
And then in the video, you pan down and you can see in the middle picture how big your gun was. It's insane.
Yeah, nuts. And it had my gun had a scope. I should have explained this in the video. Actually, the scope on my gun had a laser sight on it as well, and it was so accurate.
That worked.
Yeah, it was a.
Oh, so you could just use that to almost. Did you have to shoot the guns, or was there something around your neck?
No, they put like a Velcro type collar around your neck, and it's got the target on there. But that's how I know the laser thing worked, because I was aiming directly at that, and I was getting kills every single time I aimed at it. So yeah, I was amazed really at how accurate that was. To be honest, so I've done laser tag things in the past, and I've always found them a bit of a flop, to be honest. But that was quite a decent experience. And
then they had like digital screens on, didn't they, that showed you how many kills you had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have so much ammo, or can you just shoot them? I mean, there's no real ammo, just to clarify for everyone at home.
Yeah.
But did you have so many kind of uses, or it was just unlimited?
It's unlimited, but you have to reload. So and I only realised like probably 10 minutes into it. We only did 15 minutes.
Oh, so you were shooting and it wasn't doing...
No, it was
like, I've not reloaded.
I was just doing single shots. But if you held the trigger down, it was fully automatic. So it was...
Oh, so you were just doing it one.
I was just doing one shot. I thought it was like a bit of a sniper rifle because it had its scope on and stuff. So it's like, yeah. But then you press a button to reload it. It tells you when it's empty. But it had like real gun sounds as well to it. So, yeah. But again, another bizarre thing to have in a farm park. It's just
they had like tanks and things you could hide in, and I didn't see it in the video, but you told me some other family, the kid from that family, just turned his family and helped you.
He did, yeah. I think you see him briefly in there. Obviously, I don't like to film other people's kids, but you do see him sort of like hiding behind a tank in the vlog. But yeah, he just sided up with us and started telling us to shoot his parents.
It's got some pent-up aggression.
And then afterwards, they were calling him a traitor. Like, traitor, you can stay with these.
Oh, here we go. This is a photo of the first drop I've got.
Oh yeah.
The top left is the POV, and the bottom left is a picture from the path you can see in the first picture.
Yeah.
But that drop just looked like the best bit.
Yeah, it's a bit rough on the back, if I'm honest. For me. But
would it be worth a trip for the cred?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah, but I think because I was sat on my own as well, there was so much room to slide around in the seat. That's the thing, because they're not separated. So it was just so
hitting the slides.
Yeah. Do you know, if you were sitting in it with another adult, it might not be so bad. But they wouldn't. I mentioned it in the video. They wouldn't let Nathaniel ride on his own. They've got like a strict rule. Children aren't allowed to ride.
Oh, it's just under 18, is it, or under 16?
Just not allowed to ride on their own. Yeah, I don't know if they've had an incident in the past or whatever. But yeah, because Hollie sat with me on the back row, and they said no, she'll have to sit with him because he's not allowed to ride on his own.
But you're probably more like stronger than him, so what does that mean?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'd hope I'm stronger than you.
Maybe more room.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe because I was sliding around so much, they don't want children sliding around on their own in there. I don't know. You're not held in by much. It's just a little lap bar, isn't it?
And in that video, I don't know if it's changed since, but first time I watched it, I thought I have to ask this question. You asked Hollie how much she liked the Rampage roller coaster, and she said it's my number 4, and I instantly had to know which coaster was number 5 that beat out.
Nemesis.
Oh, it's a Nemesis beater.
It's nuts.
Everyone at home, that Rampage in North Devon is a Nemesis beater. It's been
get yourselves
officially.
to North Devon.
Oh, we got some ride fight because Icon was is that the first inversion Hollie went
Yeah.
on?
It was, yeah. That was last year. Because we went to Alton Towers last year, didn't we? We went to Alton Towers, Drayton Manor. We did a few parks last year, and Hollie was still under 1.4, so she couldn't go on a lot of things. So I said, I'll take you to Pleasure Beach, because Icon's 1.3, isn't it? Because she so desperately, like, we went to Alton Towers, and she just wanted to go on Smiler, she wanted to go on Nemesis.
And we have to remember the wall thing.
The wall thing.
When we were under 4.
Yeah, she was so disappointed when we came home from Towers. So we stuck, we measured 1.4 on the wall and stuck a bit of paper.
Just checked every day.
Pretty much every week we were checking, yeah, until she reached 1.4, and when she did it, yeah, she was buzzing.
Sometimes I was on it and then low, on it low.
You have to wear thicker shoes.
Yeah, put socks in the bottom of it. But she's lucky. I mean, she's only 8, and you know, she towers over all her friends at school.
I don't know if I'd be riding those kind of rides when I was 8. To be fair, I might have been, but I don't.
I definitely wouldn't.
Yeah, it's quite brave.
Yeah. No, not for me. Like I say, like looking at Missile when I was younger, I probably was about 10, 11 then, and I was terrified of it. So yeah.
I think that photo in the middle is giving Coaster Tog a run for his money. By the way, I think that's a really good photo. That
was opening day, you know. That was opening day. And, yeah, Wickerman was only running one train, so
we're standing in the queue for like an hour.
We planned to do that. So we wanted to get a night ride on Wickerman. So we thought if we get in the queue right at ride close and get a night ride, and we did. It was pretty much dark by the time we got on it, but yeah, it was nice. It's a nice photo, isn't it? 'Cause it's like sunset and stuff. I don't think it beats Coaster Tog's photos though, to be fair.
But I think Dan from Ginger and Brown, you have to get yourself to North Devon, because apparently the Rampage roller coaster is a Nemesis beater. We've been told today, so
yeah, it's pushing that.
Yeah. So when you have photos like this, does Hollie go into that mouth and say, take a photo, or do you go, Hollie, I've got an idea, do this?
No, I wanted to.
She just does it, yeah. Says, Daddy, take a photo. Yeah.
Wow.
They're not really staged. It's just that tickets photo in the middle. It's classic.
Yeah, do you want to tell the story about the tickets?
Yeah, so that's just an amusements arcade at a beach in North Devon, Westwood Ho. And it was towards the end of our holiday, I think, wasn't it? And
yeah,
Nathaniel had been saving up his tickets all week to try and get something that he wanted from behind the ticket counter. It was a Star Wars pencil top, I think. and he only had £4 left of his arcade money. And he was trying to work out what machines would give him the most tickets so he could afford it. And he was really stressing. And Hollie was just casually walking around, puts £1 in this machine, spins it, lands straight away on 500 tickets. And yeah.
How many tickets did he have left? Did he need?
I think he needed about 200 and something, wasn't it? It wasn't loads. But bless her, Hollie said, I'll give him the tickets. But eventually she didn't need to because he did win enough. But yeah, he put £1 in that straight after and won 3 tickets, which was quite amusing.
Daddy, I can get the thing that tops his eyes out.
Yeah, Hollie got a little eye popper thing. But you know those arcades, like, you have to spend hundreds of pounds.
It's the experience. It's the experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good laugh in there, isn't it? So
the Ginger Brown, they're following you on Insta and they've subbed you, so they can watch your vlog from the Nemesis meter.
Nice, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, she's just saying, I don't think Hollie's old enough to buy a Euro Millions ticket, but she's saying she should try her luck at that.
Yeah, I might buy one though.
Now, I don't know if we want to do the quiz now, because I know Hollie wants to talk about guinea pigs, and that's probably going to be a big bit of the show, so I don't know if we want to get the quiz out of the way now.
Yeah, either or, mate. It's fine.
But we've got something different this week, because I thought Hollie would get bored of me just reading out questions. So I've bought the picture round out from the game show. So I'm going to have 10 pictures that are zoomed in of roller coasters in the UK, and you can just guess which ones they are.
Oh, no.
I think you'll get them all. I don't think they're too difficult. We'll see.
Am I allowed to help?
Oh, yeah. Team effort. Oh, no, apparently not. You've been told.
Only for me.
Okay, let's see.
Right, number 1. Ironically.
Come on, have you got that?
Icon.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to mention now, is YouTube's in the description already. Steve from Thrills and Food gave me all these photos to use. So
nice.
Big ups to
Yeah.
Steve. He's on the run from the law at the moment. He's in Spain. No, he's on holiday.
Love his telling vlogs as well. Brilliant.
Number 2.
Oblivion.
Oh, straight away. I made these way too easy. Number 3.
Crop drop.
Wow.
I don't think she needs you, Ben.
We're gonna get 10 out of 10 here.
Number 4.
Wicker Man. Hang on. Right.
She's never been on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what it is, though.
Yeah.
Mm,
Is she letting you guess? Is she letting you guess? Or is she?
yeah.
Is it Grand National?
It's a good-looking question. Yeah, Grand National. Which I couldn't actually find a logo for the ride, so I just put that photo in. But number 5.
Have I been this?
Yeah. Oh, well, if it's what I think it is.
Oh. What do you think it is? I don't think I'm...
There's no pressure to get it right.
Blue? I don't know.
I think towers. That's
No.
what I think anyway.
I can't. No, because Galactica.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not right. I could tell by Max.
Shockwave.
Never been on it as well. She hadn't been on it.
That was hard.
Yeah, she was under 1.4 when we went.
Well, it's
I was thinking when
ride,
I was looking at the rails on it, I was thinking, no, it's not Galactica. Actually.
it's so painful, but also it just feels like there could be a lot more to that ride than, because it's going so fast, that brake run. The layout could have been a lot more.
So short, isn't it?
Ghost Capture is saying hello again. Dale's engaged. Happy engagement, Dale.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Number 6.
I feel like this is at Chessington.
No.
What? Well, I haven't been on it. Is it at Flamingo Land?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it that one? Yeah, it's that one that you face forward. What's it called?
No, it's not. No,
it is. Look.
I can't remember the name of the coaster, to be honest. It's Flamingo Land, somewhere we want to go this year before season close. Yeah, I can't remember the name.
No.
Yeah.
Marley.
Marley, yeah. Yeah, it just went from me then.
Number 7.
Right, what? Oh, big one.
Oh, that's spot on. That was good.
I remember the glass.
See, I thought that would be the difficult one.
We stood in that queue for 3 hours.
Was it? Did you think it was worth it? No, I'm guessing no.
I didn't know. I've been on big one loads of times. But
Number 8.
Holly's first time.
What is this? Is this a mine train or something? It's like a mine train. It's a train.
So what are you going with?
I don't know.
Final answer.
I don't know. What's your guess?
I'd go with Runaway Mine Train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Dale would say from Coast to Capture, shot and a half. Number 9.
Oh, that's tough. It is tough, isn't it?
Is it a Thorpe Park one? So for some reason I think it's Swarm, but it can't be Swarm. I know Swarm.
Just have a guess.
Swarm. That's my guess. It's not good.
You want to guess, Ben?
No.
I didn't think this one would be difficult. It's really weird. The
Really?
ones I thought would be easy.
Oh no. I can't. I'm trying to figure out from what angle the photo's taken, to be honest. Go on, no, just stick with what she said. It's not though. I know it's not.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Galactica. Wow.
Galactica.
Galactica.
Yeah.
How is that Galactica?
Yeah, it's because it's zoomed in.
To be fair, it seemed to have got everyone in the comments as well.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, it was tough. That was, Mike.
Do you think Nathaniel would know that?
Yeah, that's his favourite coaster, isn't it, Towns?
Yeah.
Final one. Gotta get this.
Wicker Man.
Oh, straight away.
Smashed it. Well done, Holly.
There he is, Big Bob Daddy.
You smashed that though. 7 out of 10, not bad.
Take that. Well done.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yay! So I have got some pictures of your guinea pigs because I know you want to talk about your guinea pigs. So do you want to introduce everyone at home to your guinea pigs? Which one's named which?
Yours.
Dougal is the one without patches on his eyes, and Patches is the one with patches on his eyes.
Which one's your favourite?
Oh. Both of them.
Yeah, their characters.
Oh, do you want to come sit down? With Stacey's brought a friend.
Oh.
Hang on, I'll get out of the way.
Oh.
Do you want to?
You're right, Bubba. Hello, everybody.
No.
I'm sorry, I've only just got back from being stuck in traffic, so I've just changed whatever I could get in. And hi. Oh, just setting me up so I can hear. I brought Clementine.
Oh.
That's Mike's favourite one.
Girls, yours, Stace. Yours, girls.
All our ours are girlies. So
Yeah.
all 3 are girls. So I'm just going to feed her some blueberries if anyone wants to hear her on the Munchie Vision.
Yeah, so our 2 are little 2 little boys. We rescued them.
Oh.
In January, wasn't it? It was for your birthday.
January 19th.
She remembers the date.
Awesome.
We
I was gonna
went.
say, well done.
Sorry, we went initially to get girls, but then we felt sorry for the boys, didn't we?
Yeah.
They sold us a little story about them, and yeah, we couldn't walk away without them, could we? So
Yeah.
Aw.
Did you want to tell them the names of the other 2?
The other 2 we've got are called Holly and Cherokee.
So we've got one called Holly.
So Holly, we got her 2 days before my birthday.
It was near Christmas.
So we had to think of a Christmas name, and when we saw her, it was like, oh, it's got to be Holly. So hence the name. And then we got Cherokee a bit after Boxing Day.
I named Cherokee, yeah.
Yeah, and then Mike named her, so you can turn around and go, I've got a Cherokee.
Just thought Cherokee was a cool name.
But yeah, and Clementine was named after a game that Mike played.
Yeah, she's a video games
And
character.
we kind of had Poppy before all 3 of them. And we adopted her from another home because a little girl got a bit sick. So we ended up rescuing her basically. Sent loads of photos to the mum that was looking after her daughter and everything, and just to keep her posted. And sadly, she went during lockdown, but she was a happy pig. She was living with Clementine, and Clementine's just thriving now. So
yeah, we love our pigs.
But yeah, well done on the quiz. I hope everyone's okay on the chat as well. I'm sorry I escaped from the chat, but it's been about an hour and a half of getting home from work. So, in the car.
Not nice in this heat.
No. So, but yeah, if you want to carry it on, Mike, you can do, because I'm not used to being on live.
Sorry, yeah, I'll save you.
I'm a bit what to say on live. So I will swap over to Mike. I'll keep Clem with me.
So what I'll do is what I am going to do, I'm going to send you out some theme park postcards because of how we did in the quiz, Holly. But also, I've got this. This has been sitting here for a while, and this is some. They don't really print park maps anymore, but this is a special one, and it's not really being used here. And it's in good condition. It's from my 2014 trip to Sweden. It's from a park called Furuvik. But also,
oh wow,
it's a ride you probably won't remember, but there's a little ride there called the Rocket, which I don't know if I can get in the picture there. Is it? Can I get it in the picture? Yeah, there, that blue and red one. There used to be a certain ride that was in the tent at X Sector back in the day.
Oh wow!
And it got moved to Furuvik, so I'll send that out to you as well. We'll sort that out.
Oh, lovely. Thanks.
But has anyone at home got any questions? I've got things we can talk about here, but I just thought if anyone wants to ask any questions, they can ask questions.
Is that coaster still?
It should still be there. Yeah, it's called the. I'll have to look up at some point. It's called the Rocket anyway. But the funny thing is, I never rode it as Black Hole. So when I went, everyone's going, "Oh, it's the Black Hole," and I was like, "Well, I never rode it as the Black Hole."
I used to love the Black Hole. So is it outdoors now?
Yeah, it's really cool because it kind of wasn't getting much love at Towers towards the end of its run, and now it's kind of one of the main rides at this smaller park. So it's kind of like having a happy retirement almost.
Yeah, that's good. Nice.
But I had a few questions for Holly anyway, before anyone in the comments asked. I want to ask which was her favourite structure, Big Bob, the Smiler structure, or the Nemesis monster?
What's the structure?
So
the theme.
Yeah, if you want, yeah, the theming, yeah. So like the Nemesis eye, the building with the eye coming over.
Like the spider, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Smiler and Nemesis. I think
what about Big Bob?
Well, yeah, they're all good.
Which one's the best one?
Which you gotta choose one.
Good.
I think I know what she's gonna go with.
I'm sorry, Smiler. Wicker Man.
She's going with Wicker
Man.
Man.
Big Bob. It's the fire effect.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great theming, though, isn't it?
Right, Spinball or Dragon's Fury?
Dragon's Fury.
Oh, straight away. You don't like Spinball? You're not a fan of Spinball?
Well, yeah, I am, but not the best. It's not the best.
Dragon's Fury is better as a coaster, in my opinion.
Coaster Chicken wants to know what Harley's favourite ride is, not a roller coaster.
not sure.
You're not sure?
A roller coaster.
Not a roller coaster. Think all the flat rides you've been on.
Right. Now I have to think. Right,
My brain's whirring, I can hear it.
What's Ben's favourite ride?
Favourite flat ride? Yeah, again, tough question. Like,
Oh.
I like the one at Blackpool Presidents. You know, the doggy, but I don't know the others though.
What? The doggy?
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
The
Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah, I like
She
that.
likes
Oh, Wallace and Gromit's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good ride actually. It's a good dog. I'd probably go Valhalla to be honest. But, yeah, it's been
What's
a
your
while.
favourite park? Holly?
Hard again. I like Fort Park and Alton Towers.
What about the Big Sheep, the best theme park in North Devon?
My favourite part's Towers. It's got to be just because it's my local park.
Yeah. But I do like Fort Park.
You got it creative, Wallace and Gromit.
Dave says, how many coasters have you ridden so far? What's your coaster count, Holly?
29.
That's not bad. I probably hadn't ridden 29 at her age.
No, not for 8. I've not counted mine to be honest. So I did Florida.
That's Holly.
Oh,
Holly meets Holly.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Usually the chatty one out of the bunch, but she's not talking at the minute.
No, we can't get them because we have to bring them from upstairs. It'd be a bit awkward when they're just leaving the stream.
Can you tell us also, in your Alton Towers vlog, I realised you said, because you had last ride of the day on Wicker Man, they did something special in the pre-show. Are you allowed to tell us what it was?
Oh.
Because you didn't tell us in the vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good actually. So there was only probably about 12 of us in there, and there was 2 staff members.
And we all had to go in a circle.
So they put us all in a circle all the way around the outside of the room, and basically just acted out the pre-show.
Oh, they actually spoke the pre-show while it was going.
Yeah, but got in your face and stuff with it, and yeah, it was really good. And didn't have to do that, I thought it was
Did they say if they
Holly
do
was
that
scared.
for the last ride every?
They don't, because we've been on last ride as after that, and they've not done
And
it.
that man that day, remember him?
Which man?
The man who put his hood up.
Yeah, that was So he started it off, didn't he? Because he had the big wicker man coats that they have. And he just put his hood up, and the doors opened, and he was just stood there with his hood on, just.
That, and I told
and then
Daddy,
just welcomed everyone in.
no one else saw him. For the pre-show before us, he waved back, so I knew something was up.
Yeah.
So I was telling Daddy to go to the back. I knew he was going to do something.
She was actually quite scared. She was scared because she didn't know what was
especially
coming.
if you're not expecting it.
She didn't know what they were going to do, and I didn't know what they were going to do. So it was all a bit. But I was just telling her it'll be all right. We've seen this pre-show loads of times. It's going to be fine. Don't worry. But yeah, no, it was really good, and I like that little touch.
Now I know that Coaster Capture and Anxious Rider are going to want to know this, because in that vlog you went single rider. Did you pretend not to know each other for single rider?
Absolutely not.
No.
Is that a thing? I didn't even realise that was a thing until I heard Darren speaking about.
Yeah, I didn't even lie. I was like, "What are you on about?"
Like,
I think he was there for 40 minutes. He pretended not to know his son. Could you imagine him getting thrown out? Sorry, you two know each other. Get out.
yeah, you need to join the main queue and go and stand for 3 hours.
It was the second time you did it. It was a 95-minute queue, and you got on together in 5 minutes, didn't you?
Exactly, yeah. That's what I say. If there's only 2 or 3 of you, go in the single rider, and sometimes because it's all about the flow up the stairs as well with Smiley. If there's a bit of a hold at the baggage, we've found that a bit. And if you're in single rider and they've filled the train, but there's 2 seats left, they'll just let you on, and that happens quite a lot, to be honest. It's not just once that's happened where we've rode together. It's multiple times. So.
I always think she looks like the mouse from the Gruffalo.
She is the Gruffalo.
She definitely does, yeah. Oh, they're gorgeous.
So, yeah,
Our two boys would love to meet them, wouldn't they?
They're a bit camera shy, please. No, thank you.
I've pretty much gone through everything I wanted to talk about. Is there anything you'd like to talk about or say to the people watching?
No, just yeah. Check out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, watch that channel. Please, go over there and check it out.
I'm still surprised it's only been up for 2 months. For anyone who wasn't here at the start, it's 2-month anniversary today of their channel as well.
Yeah, and to be honest, it surprised me like how quickly it sort of took off. Like some of our videos, I don't know if you've seen the CBeebies Land video. It's just gone insane. It's got like 56,000 views on it or something. It's crazy. We just did a little
CBeebies in your hashtags now.
Yeah, we don't. We just went on a quiet day. Well, it was a quiet day. It was a school day. Holly had the day off school. I didn't just pull her out of school to go to town. She had the day off, genuinely. But obviously, most people were at school, so we just thought, we'll do a little vlog around CBeebies Land, film on ride a bit, and did that. Yeah, and it's every time I look at it, it's just going up and up and up. But I don't quite know why. Like, it's yeah.
Has Holly got any words of encouragement for Coaster Chicken, who is very much scared of Nemesis?
Try it and you'll like it.
Yeah.
There you go, James. You've got no excuse now.
She'll ride it with you, James.
Yeah, you can't say fairer than that. You can't. Yeah. You can't not go on it if a young girl's going on it.
Yeah. No, I understand it though. Like I've heard James's experience that he had with it, and I can completely understand why he's got that sort of anxiety.
That was an insane experience. Just
nuts.
I can understand why that scarred him for like the best part.
Yeah, I'm surprised he even goes on any coasters. To be honest, I think that would really put me off.
Because that was probably like and you weren't sure if Holly was ready to go in trailers, if it was going to be too scary.
Yeah,
it's probably like the opposite of that. His dad took him on Nemesis, and it really wasn't the right time.
Yeah, his dad probably thought like when I've took Holly on rides, thinking, she's going to love it. She'll be fine. Yeah, it's just kind of similar experience to what we've done, but yeah, you had a real bad one, I suppose. But that was another thing that Holly wanted to say, actually, wasn't it, about doing the channel? She was saying about what did you say? To help other people.
Ride on.
Yeah, she was saying like if young children see her riding these coasters and stuff, and they're perhaps a bit scared and stuff, hopefully it'll encourage them to jump on too. So that was part of the channel creation as well, wasn't it?
Like essentially a role model, really.
Yeah.
Genuinely
cried in queues, 5-year-olds and things. Oh mate, yeah. That
was the queue for what's that one in CBeebies Land? That was the queue he's talking about.
Treetop.
No, the one with the unicorn and the jet setters.
Go.
Yeah,
jet
I think it's that queue he's talking about.
Yeah.
I feel a bit sorry for Coast Chicken. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but he's going to a theme park this weekend, and he's got to take 3 kids that are like his nieces.
Okay.
3 kids.
And he says it's going to be hectic.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, no, you can carry on.
Yeah, I was just saying, I take my nieces and nephews quite a lot. It's like a car full of kids, and it's just me and like a load of kids, and it's quite nuts and hectic. But it's a good laugh. We have fun.
Did you want to say anything to the people before we shut it down?
No, thanks for watching, and thanks for having us on, Mike. Appreciate it. And
I put YouTube in the comments, and I also just want to say thank you for sending the questions in for the game shows when we do them. We'll have to have you on. I'm doing another one in September. I'm
not sure how well I'll do, to be honest, but yeah. Do a photo quiz, and Holly will smash it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's great. Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. And next week we've got some sci-fi action from Neil at Nox Survives. He goes to a lot of conventions and things. I mean, he's an enthusiast as well, but sometimes when you see the other hobbies that people have outside of it and how different they are, and he's got a lightsaber, so that'll be interesting.
Oh wow, did he get the one from Disney?
I don't know. I know it's a purple one, so it's like Mace Windu, but he'll probably tell me all about it and tell me how much I don't know about it.
Yeah,
but
take him to Florida to get the lightsaber. Desperate.
But yeah, I really appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate everyone for watching. And Coaster Chicken, you've got the challenge now. Hollie will ride Nemesis with you.
Oh, she's sat
See you
with-
She's got no
Tuesday.
excuse.
And Smiler.
I don't know if you get him on Smiler as well. Yeah, thanks for coming on, and I'll see you in the review, because for now, we're gone.